feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Buzz it down, right? I think that this is too... it's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America? Yeah. I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being...
I am shaving my head today, and I wanted to document this process. Maybe share some thoughts before I actually go and shave my head, and then share how I feel afterwards. A lot of people ask me recently when I share with them that I'm going to shave my head, why am I doing that? And my reasons right now, the simple one is I just want to, but also it's not an impulsive decision. I've been wanting to shave my head for years, and I'm just finally going to now. It's a FU to conventional beauty standards. I think it looks great, actually. I always knew I was a ballsy person. But I'm really glad that I pulled through. And I do feel free. It feels really good.
You can hear the cope in her voice. Shaving your head does nothing to stop the patriarchy or Trump, but it helps us know who to avoid.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
I'm divorced. I thought I'd be happier, except the judge set the child support amount at $326 a month. $326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month. Because he's not working. Because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun. And I asked him how many hours a week he spends working. Or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week, approximately, is how many hours he works per week. Grown man. Grown, able-bodied man with transportation and no childcare to worry about. Says he works 15 hours a week.
You married him knowing who he is, and after you divorced him you expect him to work hard to fund your lifestyle. No accountability.
I am 41 years old, single, without kids, living in a van outside my mom's house. But I'm on the next chapter of my life. I'm currently building a tiny home next door, like literally next door to my mom. This is my tiny home I'm building, and it's literally next door to my mom's house. This is my mom. Mom, you happy that I'm moving next door?
Yeah.
She's so proud of her daughter. Really though, she only wanted grandkids and for her daughter to not be a failure.
Agreeing with the business case of the airlines in terms of obesity.
That's greed, Lynn, and that's just greed.
Okay.
Well, I think you're a perfect
example of greed, Sweet Pea, because you weigh 25 stone.
actually.
A systemic issue. Where's a law that's in the system? Where's a policy that's in the system of systemic racism in our country?
I don't want to talk anymore.
Why is there a need for you to be a feminist?
I think as women, we are undervalued when it comes to our intelligence.
I would offer to you that there's never been a more remarkable time to be a woman in this society. We are doing better than men. We are graduating at a higher rate than men. That's why I said to you, despite how you're feeling, what are the real world implications that suggest to you that you are somehow beneath men? You might have a personal experience where a man...
we can talk about sexual assault everywhere, in the military, in the home.
So are these the things that you're fighting to end, sexual assault?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, great. You don't have to be a feminist to fight to end sexual assault.
You don't have-
If you want to be a feminist girl, put it on a t-shirt, wear it, put a hashtag. I'm just telling you, don't unnecessarily put yourself into a corner, and to recognize that it has never been a greater time. I would offer it is a way better time in this society to be a woman than it is to be a man.
Now you see average women getting delusional. You know, not only do they want their husbands to take care of all the bills, they also want them to do chores, watch the kids. They just want them to do everything. Basically, the modern wife wants men to slave away for her because she is so awesome and amazing and so special. And then they make up these words like feminine goodness, and you can never measure them or really define them, but women have them, right? That's what they say.
Modern women will do anything to justify why men need to be traditionally masculine, but they can do whatever they want.
I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, you know, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Yeah. So how are you feeling, my friend?
I think it's actually pretty interesting that my husband and I have shared roots.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that. And I think it's great for our children to know this information. I guess it's a fact of life that this is how some people made their living, on the backs of others.
Reparations were never about what happened to people's ancestors, it was about feeling superior.
Truly what conservatives are scared of, and what so much of the media is constantly talking about, is this fear of like quote unquote woke culture. You know what I mean? They're so scared of the norms that they're so comfortable and so used to changing from underneath them. And that's why we're seeing such an intense overcorrection, is because they're turning us into the enemy.
Republicans, listen, Gen Z is woke. We support diversity. We support inclusion. We support LGBTQ+, and we are socially conscious. We care about these issues. And look, Republicans think it's a home run point when they call us woke and try to demonize us. But here's the thing. We're woke and proud, and we are the voters of the future. Exactly. We're going to be one of the largest voting blocs in 2024. So I change your strategy because 2024 is coming up fast.
Woke people are evil. Sterilizing children and spreading misinformation is wrong. They should be ashamed.
Fine woman. Go, please. One of you.
A person who their internal idea of what they are is a woman.
Terrible definition. Coming from a lesbian, that destroys the very concept of our sexual orientation. Just saying that it's an idea.
Why?
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 You can't be connected and sexually attracted to somebody's brain.
Chinese students are learning quantum physics, and we've got our students learning how to twerk from drag queens. It's not going to end well. This is grooming. This is ideological mind control. It's introducing this to a group of individuals, especially to young kids who have no business learning any of this sexually explicit material.
I'm really concerned that a commentator could use the words radical and grooming when we're having a very sensible conversation about helping children to understand who they are.
As we saw that poll, 78% of Americans would share a lot of the views that Tommy Laren expressed there. They do not want to see kids aged 4 getting bombarded with this kind of ideology at school.
We actually teach sex quite explicitly in heterosexual relationships from a really young age. You actually have children in nativity plays where you're playing a mother who has an immaculate conception and then gives birth to a baby.
Humans were designed to be straight. While there is nothing wrong with being gay, children should not be exposed to the LGBTQIA2SP+.
You're saying that we should get rid of sporting categories altogether. Do you support the idea of eliminating the Paralympics versus the Olympics?
I think that's a really great question, and
my God!
I need to look into that.
That's very ablephobic.
I have said a load of crap.
Well, so have you.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I understand physiology and sport.
Well, good for you.
You don't.
Good for you, but you don't understand loving a human being.
The loving thing to do is to tell the truth and to let women not be harassed by men when playing sport. Liberals always act like they are the loving ones even though what they advocate for hurts everyone involved. Thanks for watching, please like and comment.